This man's name is Jonny McCoy, and what happened to him will impact the lives of countless people. Let me tell you about it. Back in 2009, Jonny was out with a friend in Columbia, South Carolina, where he was working as a corporate lawyer when police officers began to arrest his friend. Police claimed that his friend was refusing to leave a bar. Video evidence would later show that he'd already left. Jonny asked the officers why his friend was being arrested, what law he had broken, and why he wasn't being informed of his Miranda rights. Officers responded by assaulting Jonny and arresting him as well. They claimed later that Jonny resisted arrest, but again the video showed that that was also a lie. Jonny was put in a jail cell and left there for days. While he was there, he witnessed the unthinkable, even death. Imagine going from having a fun night out with friends to being assaulted and wrongfully arrested to watching someone end it all in front of you, all in a matter of a couple hours. Jonny's case was eventually thrown out and he was awarded a settlement in court, but the trauma of that night continued to haunt him. Jonny was determined to stop that kind of thing from happening to anyone else, so he used the settlement money to start his own legal practice. He represented many high-profile clients and celebrities, as well as people who were being abused by government. One client of Jonny's is a man named Julian Betton. In 2015, Julian was at home when a SWAT team burst in over $100 worth of cannabis. Julian was shot 29 times, almost died, he was in a coma for months, and he was left paralyzed from the waist down. Police claimed that they had knocked and that Julian fired at them first. And just like in Jonny's case, the video evidence proved that they were lying. They never knocked or announced. And forensic evidence proved that Julian never fired his weapon either. After years of legal battles and public lies from multiple agencies, Jonny was able to secure a nearly $12 million settlement for Julian. Jonny was in the courts winning justice for his clients and was well regarded as a rising star in the legal community. But what very few people knew was that Jonny was falling apart. The trauma of that night in 2009 left Jonny with PTSD and a crippling addiction. Here he was, being seen as a hero to the public, but deep down, he was in agony. In the midst of all of this, Jonny met a woman named Sia. They fell in love and got married, but despite meeting the love of his life, Jonny still couldn't bear it. Just 2 months after they married, he tried to end things. Really, he just wanted to sleep forever. But thankfully, he woke up. And when he did, he checked into rehab and began reclaiming his life. He's been sober ever since. But Jonny realized that he wasn't the only one who needed help with mental illness and addiction, and he wanted to give back. He started a PTSD support group. He also started a mutual aid group for folks in his county. But Jonny McCoy was just getting started. Jonny and Sia have launched White Flag. It's a free mental health resource that provides immediate, anonymous, peer-to-peer support to anyone who needs it. Just download the White Flag app, create your anonymous account, and start getting the help that you need whenever you need it. White Flag has already helped over 100,000 users take control of their mental health, one day and one issue at a time. White Flag is more than an app. It's a mental health movement with thousands more joining it every day. I've got the link in my bio to download the White Flag app for Android or iPhone, as well as all the links to their social media so you can follow them. There's even a link to their crowdfunding campaign. Thank you, Jonny. Thank you for staying here with us, and thank you for everything that you do. And if you need help, download White Flag today.